Hey guys, Prakash here. So let's talk about vacant houses, right? Many a times we would notice that in a chart, it could be even your charts, that some houses are vacant, right? Some houses you have grahas, more than one sometimes. So what are the effect of these vacant houses? That's what this video is all about. So I'm going to give you an analogy, all right? Just to make sure, to make you feel easy to understand what I'm trying to say here. Um, you can think about the houses as workplaces, the grahas as the workforce that works in the at the workplaces, and the boss. Okay, for example, I am the boss. This chart belongs to me. Okay, I have work places, right? All the 12 houses are the 12 different workplaces, and the workforces are the 9 grahas. Here's the thing. I don't have, as the boss, my function is not to assign the work force to the workplace. That's not my job. I have no control over that. I don't know which workforce is going to go to which workplace. My job is to learn the lessons which would be the residual outcome from the effect of that workforce at the workplace. For example, the sixth house, for example, let's say the sixth house is the foundry, right, where people do metal casting, metal melting and all these things. Okay, it's a pretty hot and it's a dangerous place to work. And remember, I don't have any control on the workforce. So imagine on my sixth house, which happens to be a foundry, I have a group of artisans, people who paint, drama, music, sculpture, and all these people, right? People who are good with the handicrafts, they are musicians and all that. That was the workforce assigned at the foundry. You can imagine what's going to happen there, okay? And the ramifications that comes out of it will be the lessons for the boss. Okay, oh, okay, so now I understand these are in effect I have, and so I need to gather this whatever lessons and to remember, and next time I can apply this in my life. Okay, workplace, workforces. Now the question is, what if there's a workplace that I'm really interested to know, but there's no workforce there? Okay, say there's maybe the seventh house is an agricultural a plot of land. Okay, and of course I need people to come to do farming and people who are in the agriculture industry, right? But I have no one there. Okay, it's just dormant, it's dull, it's dead, right? You only have the land there. So as the boss, I'm not given an opportunity to learn anything from that seventh house because there's no workforce there, all right? And eventually, after some time, that part of my life, in this case the seventh house, that part of my life will be always a question mark. Okay, and this is something that you could even analyze to yourself. If you look at your charts, the houses which are vacant, okay, I'm sure there are at least one. I'm sure there's at least one vacant house, is one or two sometimes. But the drishtis will be an effect here. Okay, so if you look at those vacant houses, right, what are your your experience about those houses? You can really think about it, right? And from there you could understand, okay, so looks like I'm not given an advantage. Only when you make a mistake you will learn, or if you're engaged in such a thing, then you will learn. So if you don't make a mistake, if you don't get any opportunity to engage in that area, how would you ever learn, right? So so that's the thing. I ask you to look at your charts to see the empty houses and try to reflect to see how does it affect in your life. How was it been all this time, that particular area, that particular facet of your life, and it's nice to know what are your your comments and all that. So that's about the vacant houses, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be very happy to put it on the comment section. So that's about it, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.